I'd like to just briefly show you how I can backen up the top of the traps while I'm sitting and working by my computer. So basically I can sit here and get in hours and hours of top trap massage without having to sit down and allocate time to it. So what I just do is I'll wrap a resistance band around my waist, and then I'll sit on the ends of it like this, get closer to the table, and then I have purchased a second back knobber which I have cut off. And the reason I've done this is that when you put it down here, when you're sitting at the table, it might be that this part of the back knobber goes against the table. So it's fairly simple. You just stick the back knobber in, put it where you want it to sit. Of course, this is an advanced technique, and that's something you should do when you're a beginner, because you're going to get a lot of pressure for a long time. And then basically you can, if you want the back knobber, if you feel like the back knobber is tilting or dropping that way, that means you need a little bit more tension on this one. So you just readjust the resistance band until it can sort of sit by itself. So that's about it. Yeah, let me do like this. And I can then sit and work just as much as I want to. There's no particular issue in doing that. Both of my hands are free. And you almost forget that the back knobber is sitting there, and it's pulling a lot of pressure right now. A lot. Not quite as much as I would be doing myself, but it's free pressure in the sense that it's provided that you sit by the computer and you work by the computer, it doesn't take away from the time of your day. And once you've gotten used to this, of course you can adjust it a little bit every couple of minutes or so, and of course you can move it to the other side. Just readjust the way it pulls. In fact, if you make it pull quite a lot with this one, it will pull up against your jaw here, and you can sort of like hold it in place with your head. Yeah, so this is a technique I would recommend for people who have, of course, either if you're short on time, it makes sense to do this. But since it applies a lot of pressure for a long time, I would recommend this for somebody who has maybe improved like 90%, 80% or 90%, for the mere reason that you're going to you could get a lot of pressure. Just be cautious about, this is not a beginner technique. Don't do this on the first day, because you're going to end up probably with a heavy flare-up. Yeah. One last thing that I just wanted to add is that I suggest you use your phone, set the alarm to 10 minutes, and when it rings, you click the repeat rather than the stop, so that it goes for another 10 minutes. And then you switch to the other side. And then, of course, 10 minutes later, it will ring again. You hit repeat, and then you can switch again. So this is a really good way of freeing your mind, so that you don't have to sit and think about when to switch or when to change. And in this way, you can easily get hours and hours of massage in every day.